The Apostle Paul tells us in 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 verses 16 and 17, "Be joyful always, pray continually." The first part of our Connect, Grow, Multiply vision in North New Zealand Conference is to do with prayer. Prayer is the way that we connect with God. And prayer is something that everyone can do, no matter what age we are, whether we are young or older. It's something that we can all do, is to pray to God. And so why is it that we sometimes struggle to pray? You know, when I was a young boy, my dad taught me how to light fires. He loved lighting fires, and I wanted to light fires like my dad. He showed me how to get the kindling together, to light it, and to make it work. And so I started learning how to light a fire. But he would often say to me, "Oh, you silly duffer, look, you're just making smoke." And as he would explain to me, you get the kindling and you put it on there and you light the paper and get the fire going. But what I was doing was putting too much kindling on. There was no space between the pieces of wood. He said you have to have space to let the oxygen come through. And when the oxygen comes through, then the fire really goes. I use this idea to illustrate my prayer life. Each day my life is full of to-do lists. There's appointments, there's collaboration, there's meetings with different people. And it's easy for all the busyness of every day to be like the little bits of kindling, too many of them smothering the fire. And I know that I have to allow space between the bits of wood or between the meetings to be able to commune with God and to be still and know that He is God. For me, pray continually is not about being on my knees all day, but being in the presence of God, of communicating with Him, of communing with Him. And Ellen White says that prayer is the breath of the soul. Just like the pieces of wood on the fire need to be spaced enough to let the oxygen come through to make the fire burn, so we need to make space for God every day in our prayer life. How do you communicate with God each day? How do you find space in your busy life to allow the oxygen, the breath of the soul, to come and fill you and to empower you as His child? May God bless you as you make prayer a priority in your life. Thank you.